All right, folks. There we go. A little bit brighter on that subject. There we go. Okay. This is for all you folks out there in Houston and Texas in particular, all the way across the Gulf South. Heads up. Hurricane Dorian is not going to hit Florida. It's going to hit the East Coast. I just was looking at the weather maps and the climate maps and some of the extrapolated data. The way that these hurricanes are going, if you look at it, Hurricane Dorian's right here and it's coming up. And say these two fingers are the panhandle of Florida. Hurricane Dorian's going to do this sort of a thing. And the other storm, which is right here, tropical storm, is going to do this sort of a thing. It's going to curve down across the southern tip of Florida and come across that southern tip, and then it's going to turn into a large storm, because where it's going to shave off at, that's going to pull the storm outwards, and then it's going to come into the Gulf of Mexico and it's going to compound. This is going to become a full-on hurricane, a full force 4 hurricane. It will come around and then it's going to come up here and hit into Texas. When it comes across Texas, it's going to come up just like Hurricane Katrina did, and it's going to peter out along the Mississippi. Folks, right now, food, water, shelter, means of self-defense, dry clothing, dry effects, make sure all your dry goods are covered, bagged, tagged, everything's ready to work for your favor. Make sure you have enough of your sandbags, enough of your preps set up. Have a proper generator set up. Have a garbage pump ready. Have a system in place where if your neighbors cannot find high ground, you can help them if you own the high ground. If for some reason water overtakes high ground, have yourself a boat. You're gonna need it. You're gonna want it. Have yourself a John boat or a floating log or a freaking backyard raft. Do something now before this arrives, because it's coming. You think it may just sweep around and corkscrew off down into the Gulf. I'm sorry, weather doesn't work like that. Look at the worst case scenario and then times it by 10. Go ahead and multiply that factor by 10. Now look at what happens. Katrina was this same scenario. We had one storm over here that was coming up towards the coast, towards the Gulf Coast, and people kept on saying, oh, that's going to skitter pop across and become... No, that wasn't Katrina. Katrina was this little tiny cell off over here in the Atlantic that came and skipped across Florida and went down into the Gulf and then counter-rotated because it got hit by something. As it came past Florida, it got hit by something and it started to counter-rotate and started going up and into Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and the Gulf Delta, the Mississippi Delta. When that happened, the whole place was inundated. So be on your guard. This is coming now. It is not coming in a week. It's not coming in 10 days. It's coming within the next 2 to 3. Prep now or die later. Your decision, make it quickly. I'm hoping that people in Texas and people in Mississippi and Alabama and Louisiana, y'all are going to be on point, and you're going to see this video and you're going to say, okay, we need to get prepped now, not later. The reason why I didn't mention Florida is because we all know about Florida man and Florida woman, so y'all are on your own. Have a good one. I wish the best to y'all, and I hope that everybody makes it through this alive and is better prepared than they were for Katrina. I'm predicting a 2015 type storm. Good luck, and Godspeed to all. American Patriots Forever Freedom. Commodore Price out.